Welcome. What is up? Thank you for tuning back into the Chaos Lair. Of course, I am Chris Chaos here with the SmackDown Live edition of the 411. July the 11th, 2017. Now, AJ Styles starting off SmackDown. They don't want none. I guess. I don't know. The U.S. Open Challenge, he's trying to bring it back into style. Got no problems with that. Of course, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, as I'm watching, that he was going to do this. Thinking, okay, so he's going to do the Open Challenge. And then he says it. And then I'm thinking, well, John Cena's going to be the one to do it. But it would be funny if Chad Gable came out. And then John Cena comes out. Who knew? And then I'm thinking, nah, they're not going to do this. That Kevin Owens is going to come out. And then wait. And then Kevin Owens finally comes out. It's good. I assume, now I know what that does, you know, when you assume, but anyway, I assume that AJ and Kevin are still going to have a match at Battleground. And maybe we get the AJ John Cena thing next week before Battleground, but who knows. Basically, KO comes out, Rusev comes out, they lay both Cena and AJ out. We get a tag match for later tonight. Playa. Jinder Mahal versus Ty Dillinger. Good match, good TV match with the champion, which I like. You know, the champion, I think, should have a match. I think Jinder as the champion is working too many singles matches, though. But I do like, you know, I liked him having the match against Harper a few weeks ago, and then or several weeks ago, and I liked the match that he had tonight with Ty. I'm not opposed to the champion, like I said, having these matches. I don't think he should have it as many as he's having, but that's, you know, we can debate that, you know, several times back and forth. Jinder wins. He says that the Punjabi prison is coming to SmackDown Live next week in Birmingham, which is kind of just a hop, skip, and a jump down the road. So I probably won't go. Xavier Woods versus Jey Uso. Xavier Woods gets the pin. Funny thing about this is the referee throws everybody out, but he points at Jimmy Uso and says, you, and then points. It's like he threw Jimmy Uso out twice during this, which is double time. Just go, you, go. It was dumb, because I initially thought that he pointed at both of them. I'm like, the other guy's in the match. What the crap? Anyway. Oh, to be chaos. Baron Corbin and Shinsuke Nakamura match never got started because they started brawling. Shinsuke jumped him as Baron was coming out. Of course, that leads to the match that announced that they are going to have at Battleground, which should be good if they actually have it this time. The women are going to have now, they're going to have a fatal 5-way elimination. Again, this is the same old shit. I mean, it's the same thing. For many months, it's been the same thing. Since WrestleMania. Let's just throw them all together, and, you know, it's dumb. Pick one. You know, I like that all the women are on the show, but all the women don't always need to be in the title hunt. You know, Raw's got it right. They've got one. Sasha is the one that's going for the title now. And so that's going. And SmackDown, as far as their women who's, you know, the number one contender, that there hasn't been one for months, since before WrestleMania. There was never a number one contender. I don't understand why they just didn't go back with the Charlotte thing and just have Naomi versus Charlotte and also have a fatal 4-way elimination match on the same card. They could have easily done that, because you know that WWE is going to waste a whole bunch of time on packages and promos and things that they don't need to even do. So they're just going to try to do everything in one match and have Naomi just kind of sit back and not do nothing. Like, yeah, I'm the champ, but I'm just here. She's a babyface champ. She should be wrestling especially at every pay-per-view. You know, a heel champ, you could get away with that because it makes sense, and you can make it make sense in storyline. No matter how you spin this doesn't make sense in my eyes for a babyface champion to not be wrestling on a pay-per-view. Unless they're going to call somebody up, unless they're going to do like I suggested before, have somebody come in as like a surprise challenger from the Mae Young Classic, come in and challenge the champion, which still I think is a fantastic idea. You know, just imagine Tessa Blanchard coming in and having an impromptu match with Naomi for the title. Not even got to be for the title. Just have them have a match or, you know, something. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Like always. Becky and Charlotte versus Naomi and Tamina. Natty and Tamina. And this is another one here where I thought Natty and Tamina need to win this match, and I think it'd be good for Naomi, or for Tamina, excuse me, to get the pinfall here. I just think that she deserves, you know, a good TV win, and maybe it plays into the thing with Lana. Of course, Lana comes out, and then Tamina gets the pin. I kind of think that Charlotte botched the super kick ending because she was standing up, and then as Tamina started to throw it, she put her head down, and it looked like she'd hit her on top of the head, which, I mean, if she hits her in the forehead, it's fine. It's just how blunt the kick was, you know, how much of the kick she actually hit her with, you know, and I don't know if she was able to pull it, you know, seeing that her head was going down. I don't know. But Charlotte looked like she was fine. Maria and Mike and this whole Sami Zayn thing, look, I hope that this builds to a match, and please God don't let it be a pre-show match for Battleground. Sami Zayn was on Talking Smack talking about it. He said he was going to beat Mike's ass. Good, fine. But what should have happened was he should have demanded the match. The commissioner of SmackDown is sitting right there. You have to demand in that situation. The guy just hits you in the back of the head with a vase. And, by the way, his wife just slapped the hell out of him, which was very, very nice. But anyway. And I just so happened to be wearing the Kingdom t-shirt. I don't know if you guys noticed that. But anyway. Because remember, they were big in Japan. Hold on. And booed in the U.S. Anyway. Kevin Owens, Rusev, AJ Styles, John Cena. Of course, John Cena is going to get the pin. It is what it is. I don't have any like major flaws or major flags to throw on the show, with the exception of the women's thing. It was a decent show. It wasn't all that great, but it wasn't all that bad. And sometimes it just works out that it's just an okay show, and sometimes that's fine. I have no major beefs about it, but I'm sure that there will be people tomorrow, or even now, or earlier, and later tonight, talking about how bad the show was. It wasn't all that bad, but then again, it wasn't all that great. So, kind of middle of the road. The C+, if you were going to grade it. So anyway, that's all I've got. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Hit me a comment down below, and also follow me, as always, on the Twitter at TheAnswerChaos. Now, until next week, or until I get something that I think everybody needs to hear, I am done. Deuces, as always, Chaos out.